everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel. Today we are going to be slicking my hair down with two different methods. I don't know why I decided I want to do this, but I did. I'm going to be trying the method with gel, and then I'm also going to try a foam-based method, which is literally the exact same way that I slicked my hair down when I had long hair and I wanted to put it into a bun. Okay, jumping into method number one, I am starting with my hair prep for a wash and go, but we are not doing a wash and go, of course. The reason why I'm starting with this method is because it is kind of already something that I partly already do every single wash day. If you are someone who is new here, basically what I do is after I finish detangling my hair, conditioner still in, I brush it straight back, and then I rinse it. And then of course I'm like doing this with my hands to further direct the hair backwards. Then once I feel that my hair is conditioner free, I then go in with all of the stylers that I'm going to apply, of course, applying a generous amount of them so that I feel like it can get through the layers. I may lift my hair up a little bit here and there and then like smooth it back down. Mostly not needed to do that though, because it usually does get all the way through. So then I start like this. And then from here, I style my hair. So I've had people say, "Oh, your hair's already doing something with the slick back. It's already happening." So I said, "Well, let me start from this method." I feel like this method is going to have more texture, which may or may not like be a problem, right? Let me show you guys the back to what it looks like fully slicked down, because I don't think I've ever showed you guys the back before. Yeah. So I first of all, let me show you what I used. I used the Curl Mix Wash and Go finishing mousse. This really is not a styler. It's more of like a foaming leave-in. Then I have the Block Party Gel from the Do. Yes, I do continue to use the things that I review. Look, we've used this much. And so it was a generous amount of this applied, and then I topped everything off with the Imba Naturals Curl Embrace, the original. This wash and go combo got a lot of compliments. My hair looked really good, held up against the muggy air in New Orleans and all of that kind of stuff. So I figured, you know what, let's do a wash and go combo that we know would be a good wash and go as the base for this. Now from there, I don't know what I'm doing. So I have my brush. I feel like I should be brushing something. And then as far as my scarves, I brought options like I don't know, like I brought like the full scarf. I sometimes do this when I'm doing a bun, but then I also brought the rectangle scarf because there are times where I've like wrapped the like smooth part and then put a bonnet on. So it's just like I don't really know what I want to do. But first thing I would do is I think I'm actually going to brush it. I might be ruining my hair by brushing it, but let's see. Let's give a little slick back. As I call it, it's the grandpa slick back, or that one golf teacher at Tuskegee. No, I'm not a fan of him. I don't like him very much. Um, but yeah, he always wore his hair slicked back. Okay, girl. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to do like a side type situation, like trying to redirect the hair. It's not really doing anything. It's not translating. Okay. So then option number one, let's go ahead and try the rectangle scarf. The thing is, I know there's hair in the middle. You know what? Girl, I don't know. Let's do this one. Maybe we'll do them both. But I'm like, my hair is short, so I should be able to get away. And I try to make sure it's pretty flat so as to not make like weird lines. All right. And then tuck it. Okay. I'm not an ear covered girl. No. I can't do it. So that part is smoothed down, I feel, but then of course we do have this hair here, which I feel is going to like move, like be more 3D if I leave it. So then I think what I'll do is I'll come in with my scarf and like focus it on just that back part if I can. This is why the girls who do the hair, like they straighten their hair, they have the wrap stuff, and they have it like all the way. Let me do all the way. They usually will do another piece of wrap to cover that part, but I don't intend to straighten my hair, so I don't care that much. We care a little, but not that much. All right, let's just tie it and then we'll pull it taut. All right, and then I'm gonna pull this down to tighten it up and then further tighten this. Girl, I'm making a little helmet. I'm making a little helmet. That's surely what I'm doing. All right. So another thought that I'm having about this method is that even when I slicked my long hair into a bun, I never style on wet hair like this because the inside never gets dry and it takes forever. It's like a pain. But I don't have any like place that I have to go where people would see me. So I can have a scarf on my head and I can sit under the dryer for an extended amount of time without like anybody being like, girl, what's going on? Huh? But I would imagine if I was doing this at bedtime, this would not dry in enough time for me to be able to like, get up in the morning and wear a slick back. I also feel like I'm gonna feel the need for like headbands or accessories or something like that. So we'll see. All right, so boom, y'all know I don't have time tomorrow to like show you what this looks like. I have already messed up the back because I couldn't handle the scarf and the wetness and the whatever. So this is what we're working with. The back, you know what, mind your business. I'm not even gonna look at it because I don't want to. Now we got these trying to do their thing. Okay. I don't do gel to lay my hair down and I don't do soaking wet styling. So everything about this method is sending me. But I said, let's see the vision, okay? This is one of my Thumb Jump headbands. I do have a discount code with them because their headbands are quality. This is one of their regular ones, okay? I have the crown that's really big, but I felt like this one, just so y'all can see the vision. Maybe not with the hair color. I definitely have roots. Okay. Y'all didn't think y'all was about to get a headband fashion show in the middle of this video. This one used to be one of my favorites. There's a lot of pictures of me wearing this one. So I'm not allowed to do the ears, even though I'm not an ears covered girl. Okay. Black. Do I look like someone's coastal mother? Okay. And then I thought I threw this away. My friend bought me this many years ago as like a Christmas present. And when I say many years ago, I mean like over a decade ago. Thought I threw it away, but you know what, girl? Is it giving bootleg Nara? Is it? You know, I can do this for a couple days. I kind of like it. Just a little bit. So I am actually going to fix it and like lay the back part back down the proper way because it's definitely drying a little bit more. And I look forward to actually trying the technique that is more close to how I slicked my hair down when I had long hair. All right, we are in part 2 of the slick back video. In this part, I'm going to be trying my old slick back bun routine that I did when I had long hair. So first thing, only thing that's in my hair, out of the shower, or I like in the shower before I left, I applied this Mono's hair smoothing pudding. It's like a cream type styler. I usually apply some sort of curl cream. Now, of course, I don't have hair long enough to do jumbo twists to kind of let my hair air dry for a while before I come back and start slicking it. So I am going to just shake my hair loose, because I think that would be equivalent to like opening it up and giving it a chance to dry. And then sometimes I would come in with this hair turban. It has a towel on the inside. And I am going to put this on my hair so that it doesn't drip, soak up some of the excess moisture. And then I will come back and proceed to style my hair with foam, because that is what I would typically use, is foam. Alrighty, so now we are at a stage where I have hair that is not all the way dry. I can definitely tell there's a little bit of moisture still in there, but like it's not like sitting up soaking wet. So you can see spots where it's still, you can still see it on the camera where the hair is wet. But overall, pretty soft and moisturized. Okay. So the next thing is I'm going to go in with this pattern curl mousse. It is this color because it is the Palo Santo version. They keep coming out with different scented versions of their original products. But right now, this is the only stronghold type foam that I have open in my collection. And I'm going to go in with quite a bit of it, because we do want to wet it down just a little bit with the foam, the actual styler. I would probably say this technique is probably not going to be as ideal as it was when I had long hair, just because I do think pulling it back into a bun in the back does help with the laying down process. All right, so it's still kind of standing up, of course, which is what I expected. So now I'm going to go in with my scarf and I'm going to tie it down. I will say that the last time that I did this, I did learn a thing or two about tying the scarf down in a way that made sense. So I would put it over the top of the head like this and then start wrapping it around after I got it firmly down over the top. Smoothing it, of course, in the back to accommodate. So I think I'm going to have to really do a lot of work with how I smooth it for this particular situation. But yeah, I'm going to do some tucking, smoothing, and I don't expect this one to lay very flat, if at all. All right, and now I'm going to clean it up a bit. Like this part, tuck it where no one will see. Push this down in here to smooth it. Now, last time I did a little bit of just like chilling with my hair like this. I did a mixture of like sitting under my hair dryer, like all of the above. And then also taking the scarf off and readjusting. So I may do all of those things, but I do need to run to the store. So I'm probably just going to do like a head wrap or something, or I might just leave it like this because I really do not care about these people. We have a storm brewing and I need to take an Amazon package to UPS because they keep playing me and keep sending me the wrong doll. And I said, you know what, just give me my money back. So see you guys in the next clip. And here you have it. Would you believe it or not, guys, that when I went to the UPS store to make that return, you know what's next to the UPS store? A beauty supply. Yes. So I went in there and I picked up a dome cap. So I had my hair laid down with the dome cap. So by the time I went to bed, my hair was pretty much laid down and all that. But I did go ahead and do a second round of the foam and put my dome cap back on again. And then I pulled it off this morning and put on one of my lovely foam jump headbands because I felt like the orange would go good with the green. I don't know. I'm not a Florida fan before you ask. I tend to only care about my college, the Tuskegee University. Thank you. All right. So this is what we are working with. As you can tell, this method, the hair is much softer. It's still laid down, but it is a much softer feel. And I think it also looks softer. It's not as shiny of a method. So let me know which one you would prefer. Like if you were going to be doing this on your own hair. Matter of fact, are you going to slick down your hair? Maybe it's a thing you might be into now. Anyways, I'm going to link over here my bun routine so you guys can see what this looks like on longer hair. Same technique and everything. And then I'm going to link a video over here that YouTube may find interesting. But of course, if you really want to support my channel, go onto my channel and find a recent video that you might have missed and give it a watch. I put up videos every week. So subscribe, invite me to your subscriptions page, and I will talk to you in the next one.